Today we'll be focusing on the destinations of Cabos San Lucas and Puerto Vallarta. Both are just a short nonstop flight from the Bay Area. After a brief shutdown due to COVID, both destinations have reopened and started welcoming visitors back in July. Honestly, they must be doing something right because there hasn't been a significant rise in cases since the reopening. We will start today with Janet Yakub, our local sales representative with Journese, which is one of our preferred suppliers. She will touch on the benefits of booking through a trusted wholesaler, as well as the ease of entering Mexico. Then Tanya Joyce from AM Resorts, Jennifer Flores from Velas Resorts, and Michelle Payette from Playa Resorts will all give a brief description of their properties in each destination and highlight what they have done to make you and their staff feel safe during COVID. If you have any questions throughout the webinar, please send them in the chat and we will try and answer as many as possible at the end. Take it away, Janet.
Okay, thank you so much, Dominique. Hang on just a moment. Let me, let's see, someone else is sharing. Let's see if we can get my presentation up here. Hold on just a moment. So Dominique, we're just having a little trouble bringing up the presentation. It says, well, I can't start sharing the screen while another participant is also sharing. So let's try it this way here. And so hopefully now everybody can see my presentation. Dominique, can I get a thumbs up? Does this look right? Awesome. Okay, so as Dominique mentioned, I'm Janet Yakub. I'm the Business Development Manager for Journese. I want to thank Dominique and everybody at the Travel Wizards team for inviting me here to talk to you today.
Oh, it's pulling the sound out of here.
So if you haven't already, mute yourself if you can. So I'll kind of try to zip through this presentation quickly. But first, let me start by saying a little bit about what Journese is, who we are. Most likely you've heard of our parent company, Pleasant Holidays. We started selling Hawaii back in 1959. And through the years, we've added to our portfolio, developed a separate brand called Journese, which is specifically providing services to our travel agent community. Now, the Journese brand itself is only available, as I mentioned, to the travel counselor. So why are we a preferred wholesaler or partner for Travel Wizards? Mostly because we have some unique features and services, such as expert specialists for your travel counselor to work with. They're going to construct the perfect itinerary just for you, along with our help. We've got some great technology tools and resources that they take advantage of, and they can tap into these 24 hours a day. So you can contact them and they can work on your trip anytime that they want to. We negotiate only with 4- and 5-star properties to assure you're going to get the best value at the best properties and whenever possible, even extra amenities. We provide a cancel for any reason travel protection plan at an affordable rate. I'm going to go into that in a few minutes so that you can get some information about that. And then of course they have me, their business development manager. So when anything comes up, they can talk to me and I can assist them. Our destination portfolio includes some of the most desirable vacation destinations around the world. As you dream of traveling again and checking off your bucket list, the chance to personally experience one of these great destinations, we've already done the legwork so you can feel secure that all the components that will make it a trip of a lifetime are going to be already in place just for you. Now, this slide actually shows our 2020 and 2021 destination-specific brochures, which are great ways for you to review destination information, accommodation choices, maybe potential activities that you might want to enjoy. And we include sample itineraries, etc., also within these brochures. Now, I'm showing these because these are actually available for you to download, or you can view them in a page turner style. So you don't have to wait and try to figure out how you're going to get a brochure delivered to your house. It's right there at your own fingertips right away. You can request, of course, a hard copy from your travel counselor at Travel Wizards, but this is a way to have it right away. So you can also Take a look at the activity books, culinary books, all those kinds of things. It's all available online. And when you're online, since we're in this COVID world now, we've added a new page. It's called the Traveler Support page. This is an area that our travel counselors go to on a regular basis so that they can get information about what's happening in the destinations themselves, all the protocols in place. You can preview this as well. The Traveler Support page, again, here's just a few items that you'll see when you click on that link. You'll even find lists of COVID-19 testing sites. So this is a really great area for you to go to. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about Mexico. As Dominic mentioned, we have a huge breadth of product for Mexico in general, but specifically we're going to talk about a couple of destinations. Puerto Vallarta, which, as Dominic mentioned, a very short flight. It's only 4 hours flight time from San Francisco. This is a city that's known for its historic streets. It's filled with works from local artists, seaside restaurants, cathedrals, and of course, great shopping. I'm going to share quickly that, a sign of the times, Puerto Vallarta's iconic Malecon, the waterfront promenade, is not really quite fully open to the public just yet, only access points to the restaurants and shops. So you're going to have some feeling that there's some, everything's not quite 100% back to normal. But you can also visit, when you're arriving in Puerto Vallarta, you can visit the Riviera Nayarit area, which is north of Puerto Vallarta. This is where you're going to find lush tropical settings that extend right down to the beach. The Punta Mita area, if you have heard of this, this is a great area for families, luxury travelers specifically, private settings. If that's really what you want, that get away from it all, that would be a good spot for you to travel to. Some of the attractions that you can experience when you're in Puerto Vallarta, golf is a big one. You're going to have an opportunity to visit one of 2 Jack Nicklaus signature courses in Punta Mita, with 8 holes directly facing or playing alongside the Pacific Ocean. They have the feature of the tail of the whale. It's an optional par 3 hole with the largest natural island green in the world. So for anybody that golfs the way I do, it's great to have scenery to take your mind off of your golf game. Other activities, of course, for the adventurous, you could do a canopy tour, maybe take your friends out, your family, or just join a few people on an ATV ride, or visit the Islas Marietas, a group of small islands that can be reached by boat from Puerto Vallarta. So just, or just take a stroll. There's some amazing art and architecture that you can enjoy. So now we'll quickly talk a little bit about Los Cabos, another short plane trip away, located just on the southern tip of the Baja Peninsula, considered one of Mexico's top destinations, especially for couples. We all know that iconic arch at Land's End, El Arco, found on the most photographed beach, Lover's Beach. It's a great destination, of course, for big game sport fishing also. But more importantly, as we talked about initially, again, approximately 3 hours by plane. For those of us in the Bay Area, that's equivalent to, gee, let's go to Tahoe, or maybe let's go to Los Cabos. Much more exciting, don't you think? And I will share here briefly that, I have not traveled myself yet to Mexico by plane, but I have taken a plane trip during the pandemic. And I can, just specifically say, it was a lot easier than I thought it would be. So what we're talking about today is trying to help you imagine what it would be like, get excited enough to maybe plan that short trip to kind of get you out and about once again. So when you are visiting Los Cabos, there's 2 main areas, the Cabo San Lucas and then the laid back San Jose del Cabo. And in San Jose del Cabo, you're going to find a colonial old world feel with cobblestone streets, only a few swimmable beaches, I can say that 3 times fast. So it's not going to be necessarily the area you want to stay in if you want to just stay at a swimmable beach or somewhere like that. But it is closer to the airport. And again, you can tell from these pictures, you've got a charming downtown and a really sweet, quiet atmosphere. Now, the other area that I want to highlight is Cabo San Lucas, of course. This is primarily noted for its vitality and, of course, nightlife. But there's great things to do during the day as well. Again, fabulous golf, shopping at the Puerto Mall, of course, just right near the marina. You can do whale watching as you're thinking about maybe where you want to be this winter. This would be a great spot to maybe do some whale watching and looking at a different view after all these months of pandemic, right? And then when you're really ready to start, traveling, I hope this kind of just wet your whistle a little bit. You want to make sure that you're traveling with somebody that you know and making it safe for you. We're going to give you some ways to feel comfortable. One of those ways is our travel protection plan. And this is the assurance I'm talking about. You can cancel your trip. If you decide you don't want to go, it doesn't have to be for COVID. It could just be what we call in the industry the bad hair day. You wake up the day before and you say, you know what? I didn't get my hair colored last week. I really just don't feel comfortable. I don't want to travel. At Journese, we offer travel protection plans for as little as $99 per person. This allows for a future travel credit if you decide you don't want to go. We also have a full cashback canceled for any reason plan, which covers, again, like I mentioned, not just COVID-19 or COVID-49 or whatever, God forbid, might be around the corner, but basically if you just don't want to go. And the truth is, we really have no idea what's around the corner. So when you're trying to commit to a trip or a vacation plan and you're committing a financial investment, we want to make this easier for you. So you can call us the day before and say, I can't travel. You don't even have to tell us why. Just tell your travel wizard counselor. They'll contact us, cancel the booking, and we'll either give you the value in a future travel credit, or you'll get a full cash back minus the trip protection plan cost. It's since 2005, Pleasant Holidays, our parent company, has been a proud active member of the United States Tour Operators Association, referred to as the USTOA. It's a $1 million traveler assistance program which protects all of your investments, and now more important than ever before, to travel with people that you know and have the advice of travel counselors. So I want to thank you for this brief moment to just kind of hopefully wet your whistle. Now I'd like to introduce Tanya Joyce, the regional manager for AM Resorts.
Well, thank you. So let me get, I think you have to stop sharing your screen, Janet, and then I can share mine.
Yeah, I did. So hopefully, try it again now.
Yep, I got it. So let's share. And then here we go. So hey, everyone. Let me just scoot the pictures over there so I can see. So anyway, hey everyone, I am Tanya Joyce, the Regional Sales Manager for AM Resorts, and I just want to thank Dominique so much for inviting us, and also Janet, thank you so much for all of that, the information about the destination. So it makes it a little bit easier for us talking about our hotel, so we can just focus on that, because we all have so much to say, and we're just thrilled you're here. So thank you so much for your time and attention. So AM Resorts, we are a hotel management company. We have 8 brands, Zoetry Secrets, Breathless Dreams, Now Reflect, Alua, and Sunscape. We have a little bit of something for everybody, from boutique hotels to romantic adults only, a little bit more fun adults only, and then our family friendly, and our Sunscape brand, which is more of a lead-in category. So what's great is we have a little bit of something for everybody. So this is our map and where we're located. So we're in all the relevant destinations in Mexico. We're down in Panama, Costa Rica, Curacao, St. Martin, Dominican Republic, Jamaica. So we're all over. And but today we are going to just concentrate on Vallarta and Cabo, because they are close and easy. We are all-inclusive, and I'm not sure if you really understand the all-inclusive concept, but just to touch on it, you're going to have the gourmet a la carte dining, top shelf spirits, room service. Every one of our rooms has a mini bar, water, beer, juice, soda. You'll have pool and beach wait service, maid service. Typically it's 2 times a day. and that includes your turn down service. That can be a little different right now because of COVID. We want to be careful not to touch the room too many times, just for safety protocols. Daytime, nighttime activities, all that stuff's included. They're comfortable, large bath amenities, no wristbands, reservations. So all the luxuries and resorts that we want to give you all the comforts of home, like the flat screen TV, the English speaking channels, robes, slippers, in-room safes, the high thread count sheets. We invest in our pillows and our mattresses because we want it to be comfortable. So all of the luxuries of home we want to offer to you so you're comfortable staying with us. And we know that you are, I don't know if it's necessarily concerned or you're just really thinking about traveling again and what that looks like. So just wanted to touch on this before we even talk about the product. So our clean, complete verification is AM Resort's 360-degree quality, safety, and hygiene protocol. And what you're looking at here is the infographic. And this covers from the time you check in, from the time you arrive, check in, get to your room, and then throughout your stay and to the checkout, and also behind the scenes. So everything that you want to know about the staff wearing masks, getting your temperature taken, all of that is in this infographic, and also in a manual that that Dominique or one of the wizards can help you with. If you are interested, you can read it yourself so you feel comfortable. But we are certified by Crystal, and it's a I've got to move my pictures here. It's basically it's an international, it's recognized throughout the world. And it's one of the industry's highest level certifications. And we are a part of them because we want to follow some very strict guidelines and standards so you feel comfortable when you're ready to travel. And so I know a lot of people who have traveled, and they said they feel more comfortable in destination because imagine we have staff, and I'm sure everyone else on the call here, they on the Zoom call, they have staff that is cleaning and sanitizing all throughout the day, every single day, 24 hours a day. And that's much cleaner than our own homes. So you can feel very comfortable traveling to Mexico, that is for sure. So we're going to start in Cabo, the Los Cabos area. We have 3 resorts, one actually in Cabo San Lucas, one in the corridor, and one in San Jose. And again, Janet, thank you so much for touching on all the destinations. First, we'll start with Secrets Puerto Los Cabos Golf Resort. And this is the marina in the Puerto Los Cabos area. This is a little bit north of San Jose. And the reason I'm showing you the marina, a lot of people don't realize that there's this marina here. And so you don't have to be in Cabo San Lucas proper to fish. So here you can charter the boats to go fishing. There's excursions. And this is actually within walking distance from Secrets Puerto Los Cabos. What's nice is this is a master plan community. There's a security guard you have to go through, and then when you get to the hotel, there's another security guard. And as you can see, it is built perpendicular to the ocean. So all of these rooms are ocean view. The first level, all of these rooms are the swim out rooms. And what's really nice right now with the COVID situation, that a lot of people just want that social distancing. So if you stay in one of those swim out rooms, you really can social distance. You can spend your day, you can order room service, you can get your drinks from your minibar, and so you truly can social distance. And what's really cool is it sits on this Puerto Los Cabos golf course, and it is the only composite golf course in the area, and that means it has 2 different designers, so 9 holes, Jack Nicklaus, and the other 9 Greg Norman. So those who love to golf really love this. And this is just another view of the golf course looking back at the resort. This is this is the main pool. You can see how big it is. And keep in mind, all of our pictures were taken before the pandemic. So the chairs are not going to be this close together. Right now, we will have the social distancing guidelines in place. But I just wanted to show you, this is such a big pool. There's a lot of room. This here is the second pool. It is for the club members. We don't have time to get into all of this, but you always want to upgrade to or book the club levels. You get extra amenities and special things like this pool that's ocean front and ocean view. This is a master suite swim out ocean front. So we just wanted to show you one of these swim outs. As you can see, this is a larger room. It's a bit larger accommodations. Can I just give advice when you're going on vacation? Your room really does matter. And if you've saved, and especially everybody has been home, we've been quarantining and we're looking to get out, I would say just spend a little bit of extra money to get that higher room category. You will be happier. But I will tell you, those swim out rooms are selling the fastest because of that social distancing. So this is a master suite. You have your like a little sitting area, nice living room. And then this is a junior suite swim out that's oceanfront. So those rooms are truly oceanfront. You're right there right there looking at the ocean in one of those golf greens. And something else that's really special about Cabo, or the Los Cabos area, the whales migrate down there December through April. So from all of our hotels, all you really have to do is sit out and look at the ocean. And I promise you, you will see at least one whale during your stay. Which we have pictures of the dining, and this is just to show you when you're staying in an all-inclusive, you have a lot of options between like Mexican food, Italian food, seafood, steakhouse, Asian, seafood, I think I mentioned that. So there's lots of options, indoor, outdoor dining. We've got the teppanyaki tables, which are always fun. The wine cellar, each resort has a wine cellar. So if you're looking for a little bit more romantic setting, or maybe you have like a small family traveling together and you just would like something a little bit more intimate. And then this here is beautiful rendezvous. This is the outside terrace, and there's the inside area. It's really kind of cool. It looks like a bird cage. The entire bar, there's a big bird cage around it. It's kind of cool. And they've got a piano with like a pianist playing, and the martini cart. There's just so many things I would love to share. But look at this view. Those sunsets in the desert are absolutely stunning. And one of our key selling points here is the spa. This is a hydrotherapy circuit. I could do an entire training just on why you should go to the spa. So next we have our Dreams Los Cabos. So Secrets was adults only, and now we have Dreams Los Cabos, which is family friendly. This is just 10 minutes from Cabo San Lucas. And it's only 255 rooms, so it's a little bit smaller. And I'm going to mention over on the other side there is the adults only pool I'm going to mention here shortly. So it's over here. Okay, so this is located very close to the Cabo Real golf course, and as Janet mentioned, Cabo is known for its golf, and so is Vallarta, but Cabo, they love their golf, and we do have special rates at both of the golf courses that I've mentioned. So this is the main pool. It's a lot bigger. You're just seeing a small portion of it, and this is where most of the families would hang out during the day. And then, like I mentioned, we have a separate section that has the adults only pool, and because it's family friendly, we have a kids club, and so the parents can drop the children at the kids club and they can enjoy an adults only. This is an adults only pool, like in their own area. The junior suite here, just wanted to show you, this is our smallest accommodation here, and it's actually pretty large. So you've got the bedding, the sleeping area, and then this large sitting room. So just wanted to show you the rooms here are really big, and this is the living room of one of our family suites. So again, you want to upgrade to those higher room categories. I think you'll be a lot more comfortable. We have indoor, outdoor dining as well. All of them will have the indoor section with the outdoor dining, which I think people are a little bit more comfortable with that right now. And you'll learn too, when you're reading through our Clean Complete verification, that the tables are going to be, there's going to be a protocol for that as well. So again, what you're looking at are pictures from before. The Explorer Club at all of our family-friendly resorts are included in the all-inclusive. And this is just the splash park. They have a whole indoor area that have TVs and games, and it's super fun. And the hydrotherapy circuit at the spa. So you can tell I really like the spas. So Breathless Cabo San Lucas, this is one of my favorite resorts. In our entire product line. I did my senior internship here in Cabo back in the 90s, and I've been selling Cabo for 25 years. This has a very special place in my heart. So this actually sits right on the marina, and all of these rooms here, so this is the main building with all of the rooms. It's 169 rooms. This is adults only. A little bit more of a party atmosphere. Key selling points. So here's the sidewalk for the marina. You can walk all the way around, and you can walk to town. You can walk to the mall, shopping, restaurants. Again, this is all inclusive, but you know, sometimes you just want to experience the local restaurants. And what you can't see is right around this corner is another building, but it's facing the ocean. So there's this building and then another building. You're going to see a picture of that here shortly. This is just a view. One thing I love are the views of the marina, and when the lights go down at night, you have the lights of the city, or when the lights go down, when the sun sets, you have the lights of the city come up, and you have the beautiful Pedregal Mountain, and the sun is setting behind it. Absolutely beautiful. Here is the bar, a restaurant, and then the quiet pool. And then we have this building, and on the top of that, the rooftop is this party pool. But what you're not seeing to the left is all of Medano Beach. You have the amazing, amazing view of Cabo. You can walk on the beach here. This is a swimmable beach. We do have a beach club, and what you're looking at over here is a famous, right around the corner is Land's End, that famous rock formation. And this is just that pool at night. This is a really fun pool where they will have like phone parties and DJs. This is the Exhale master 1-bedroom suite. Look at those views. You have views of Land's End, of the ocean. You're looking straight out. You can't tell, but it's like the whole Medano Beach area. Beautiful, beautiful. And then our lower room category would be the Allure Suite Marina View. And the slide right before was a king, and this is the double. So just wanted to show you some of the room accommodations, but this here is all of the marina, and that is where you swim with the dolphins. So you can actually walk there to that excursion. And all of our restaurants are in the building where you saw facing the water, and all of our restaurants are located there. So all of our restaurants are oceanfront, and we have one here that is marina, and this is Wink Bar that's open all day. It's actually open 24 hours a day. Right now it might close. I think there's laws right now that bars have to close at a certain time because of COVID, but when things are normal again, this will go back to 24 hours a day, and there's always really fun music. And the spa here is that main building, and you can sit out in the hydrotherapy circuit and you can whale watch. I think that's something very special about Cabo. Okay, so those are the 3 in Cabo. We have family friendly, adult romance, and adult fun. And in Puerto Vallarta, just for time, I'm just going to share that we have Secrets Vallarta Bay, now Amber, and Sunscape Puerto Vallarta. But just a little bit area north of there, and there's an area called Nueva Vallarta, and we have one resort there. So this is north, about 20 minutes from the airport. It's a little bit more secluded area. So this resort, it's 229 suites. So if you're looking for something a little bit more intimate, you have ocean and mountain views. This is the main lobby. Just want to show it's open air. And you know, lobbies, believe it or not, are actually a very important spot on the in the resort. This is where a lot of people gather for pre-dinner drinks, after dinner drinks. There's usually entertainment. And here we have, look at all of this pool area for only 229 rooms. Again, we're going to have the social distancing for the chairs, but you can feel very comfortable staying here. And like I said, the government has regulations, so the hotels cannot be at full capacity anyway. This is our 1-bedroom presidential suite with an ocean view. That looks like a lovely, very comfortable suite. And then our junior suite, Ocean View King. And what you don't see is all of the suites have a jacuzzi on the balcony. And then you also have this nice sitting area as well. So you just want to be comfortable when you're on vacation. And Gohan's, we just want to feature this. It's rooftop, has a 360-degree view of the sunset, of the mountain, and of the ocean. And their sushi here is delicious. And just a little sampling again, Mexican cuisine, we've got seafood, and this World Cafe. All of our resorts are going to have one buffet and one buffet restaurant that's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I will tell you, this is the honest truth. The best Mexican buffet breakfast I've ever had was here at Dreams Nueva Vallarta. And I've been traveling to Mexico for 25 years. And so that's kind of says a lot. Here's the wine cellar if you have special occasions, and rendezvous lobby bar where people are gathering before and after dinner, and the beautiful hydrotherapy circuit. We've got a lovely promotion. So that's just a sampling of some of our product. You can talk to Dominique or another travel wizard about the details. We have a free night, free upgrade, kids free, $200 in resort coupons. So that's just already going to be included. So you just want to talk to Dominique about that. And then also we have a promotion at Dreams Tulum, and that is south of Cabo. But we didn't, or sorry, south of Cancun, we did not even have an opportunity to even get to another destination. So at Dreams Tulum, we have a Work from Paradise. This started back in July, and this is through travel through the end of the year, and we hope to extend it. And so everybody's working remotely these days. And so if you're just wanting to take your office and go down to Mexico, we have this really great promotion. So that is my part. We just, again, want to thank you so much for being here, and we would love to host you at one of our resorts. So next we have my friend, Jennifer Flores with the Velas properties. And Jennifer, I have a friend that stayed there with you in Cabo last month, and she had a great time and said she felt totally safe. So let me stop sharing to give you the opportunity to take over.
All right. Well, thank you very much for having me, Dominique and Janet. Appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get started. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So I'm Jennifer Flores with Velas Resorts, and I just wanted to say how happy I am to be here this evening. Velas Resorts is a family-owned business. So we are owned by the Velas. And I'll go ahead and get started with this. So we are a luxury brand, and we have 4 unique brands under the main brand of Velas Resorts. So we have, I'll start off with Puerto Vallarta. It all started at Velas Vallarta, which is a condominium style property with 350 condominiums. It's great for families. We have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom condominiums there. And then we have Casa Velas, which is an adult only all-inclusive resort, 80 units, beautiful. It reminds me of being at somebody's hacienda. And then we have Grand Velas, Grand Velas Riviera Nayarit. We do also have a property in Riviera Maya, Grand Velas Riviera Maya. And then we have Grand Velas Los Cabos, which is about 3 years old. And then we, the owners purchased this beautiful resort called Mar del Cabo, which is 48 rooms, and it's located right next door to Grand Velas Los Cabos. And it was built in the 50s, one of the original properties in Cabo. They completely renovated it, and it looks like you're in Mykonos or someplace in Greece. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm going to show you a quick video on our resorts.
Hi, Mama. Come here. Come here. Mama. Rocky.
All right, is everybody ready to go? So we're known for service. We have a passion for service. We're a small family-owned company. We have 52 diamonds awarded by AAA, more than any other hotel chain outside of the United States. And we were just recently awarded with the #1, #5, and #8 spot on TripAdvisor's Best All-Inclusive Resorts in Mexico. So we're very proud of that. Velas Resorts is known for their food. We don't want to just feed your client. We want your clients to have a dining experience. So we have been awarded, all our restaurants are AAA 4 and 5 diamonds. We also have a 2 Michelin star restaurant as well in Cabo. So our food is all made from scratch daily. And we excel if clients have any dietary restrictions. Right now we are not offering any buffets. Everything is cooked to order. Hopefully at some point in the future, we will go back to buffets for breakfast and lunch, but at this point, we are not offering any buffets. We also offer 24-hour room service with over 100 items on the menu for you to choose from. Wellnessing is a huge, so we have award-winning spa experiences with very exotic menus based on the region that the properties are located. We've been awarded 5 diamonds by Forbes for our spas. We also have a menu for healthy lifestyle, personalized classes, and something that's unique is we offer wellness suites with special amenities such as vitamin C showers, handmade soaps, special linens, and then we offer a wellness event once a year at Grand Velas Riviera Nayarit and Grand Velas Los Cabos. Some of the exclusive services that we offer for our young guests, they are VIPs as well, and I think they're the hardest client to please. We do have a baby concierge, and we like to say all you need to do is bring baby. So we have cribs, strollers, bottle warmers. We even make gourmet baby food. So we have an app, your client, or you can work with that baby concierge and just tell them I'm sitting by the pool and they will bring the gourmet baby food down to you by the pool or any place you are on property. We have an amazing kids club, which is open from 9 a.m. till 11 p.m. And I think the most difficult client are our teens, and our teen club is out of this world. We have all the latest technology and entertainment for the teens, and that is open from noon until midnight. So if you're traveling with family members that have small kids, you can all go out and enjoy a nice dinner, nice romantic dinner, or just have some peace and quiet. Casa Velas is one of my favorite properties. It's 80 rooms. Like I said before, it reminds me of being in somebody's hacienda. It's a beautiful resort, and I'll share, this is one of our suites that has a private plunge pool. We have beautiful art throughout the property, and it is located on the Marina Golf Course. But we do own a beach club, which is 3 minutes away via a Mercedes shuttle, which you just go down to the front desk and let them know you want to go over to the beach club. There's a restaurant over there, a full bar, oceanfront, looking at the beautiful bay in Puerto Vallarta, and you can just relax and enjoy your day over there. So Grand Velas Riviera Nayarit was the very first Grand Velas we ever built. 267 suites. They are all facing the ocean, and we do offer the wellness and family suites as well. So our accommodations are a little different. The owners are actually real estate developers, and they built all of our properties from scratch. So all the rooms are 1,000 square feet or more. They all have spectacular views, jacuzzi tubs, L'Occitane amenities, 24-hour room service. Our mini bar is stocked daily. There's wine and beer and M&Ms and snacks. And if you want a bottle of wine or something, just call your concierge and they will gladly bring that up to your room. Jacuzzi tubs, robes, I mean, you name it, everything is in that room you will not want for anything. So Grand Velas Los Cabos, I absolutely love this property. So we have 307 suites here. They are all facing the ocean, so there is not a bad room in-house. And I'm very happy to say that Grand Velas Los Cabos was just awarded #1 hotel, all-inclusive hotel in Mexico. But we were also awarded #8 in the entire world. So that says a lot for the service levels and our property to get those awards. Stay safe with Velas Resorts. I did have the opportunity to just travel to Mexico. I was supposed to go to Hawaii for my anniversary in May, and that got canceled. So I didn't have a passport for about 5 months, and as soon as I got that in my hand, I jumped on an airplane and flew to Cabo for a long weekend with my husband. I was a little concerned about flying and what I was going to experience. I flew on Alaska Airlines. They had the seats blocked, and I felt very, very safe. I was the person with the wipies out, wiping down my airline seat before it was even a thing. So we get off the plane. The company that we use for transfers is amazing. And then as soon as you arrive on property, the protocols that they've put in place, I felt very, very safe. We also are finding that more guests are working from home. Their kids are, going to school from home. So why not go to Paradise and have your office with an amazing view of Mexico. Thank you very much, and I will stop sharing, and I would like to introduce Michelle from Playa Resorts.
Thank you so much, and I will try and share my screen. Oops. All right, are we good to go? Everybody see me? All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much, everybody. That was amazing. I too just got back from Mexico actually last week. So I'll reiterate what both presenters said. I honestly felt more comfortable down in Mexico just because they were constantly cleaning and just all the protocols, having all the staff wearing their PPE equipment and everything. It just really, really made me feel super safe and had some fun as well. So, as I mentioned, I'm Michelle Payette. I'm with Playa Resorts. We own and operate over 18 hotels, all-inclusive resorts throughout Mexico and the Caribbean. We've got Jamaica and Dominican. But today for the West Coast of Mexico, we're gonna highlight our Hyatt Diva Los Cabos and our Hyatt Diva Puerto Vallarta. Those are family brands. We do throughout Mexico on the East Coast and the Caribbean have 5 other brands, our Panama Jack properties, our Hilton all-inclusives, Sanctuary Cap Cana, and our jewel resorts in Jamaica. All right, so Bella's just talked about their stay safe. We have the opposite roads. We have our safe stay protocols that we put in place. One thing I'm going to kind of go into detail just to kind of give you a feel of what I really experienced at our resorts. You kind of know firsthand. This is kind of like just an overall list that we have here. But the one I just want to point out is that first one, that trusted brands. You guys probably have received a million emails. I know we've done a million polls just about are you comfortable to travel? If you're comfortable, are you comfortable going? Because really, as people in the industry, we're just trying to gauge how much interest is out there, how much people are ready to travel. And for what we've seen is people are ready to travel, but one consistency we're seeing is they want to go with a trusted brand. So for us, that has very much helped us because we have a lot of resorts under the Hyatt and Hilton names. A lot of people don't even realize that Hyatt and Hilton even have all-inclusive brands, but it is truly all-inclusive. All your meals, drinks, non-motorized water sports, everything is included at these Hyatt or Hiltons. We're very lucky because they have put truly millions of dollars into their new protocols to come up with this safe stay. They've partnered with the Mayo Clinic as well as Lysol to come up with these protocols. And then we've just adapted them into all of our other resorts. So that partnership that we have with Hyatt or Hilton has really always comes in handy just because brand recognition. But right now, again, if you're a little hesitant, these are American brands that you're traveling outside of the country under. So now I'm just going to move my little screen over so I can see this. All right, so we've got our safe stay. The first thing we want to talk about is safe arrivals and departures. As soon as you get out of your transfer from the airport, you're going to notice the first thing that you do when they get out, the bellman will take your luggage and sanitize it right in front of you. You'll also know that the car that you're getting out of is sanitized right away as well. You'll step up to our front lobby and then you're going to get a temperature check. Takes 2 seconds. They do it right on your forehead. And that is just a temperature check upon arrival. You'll notice at check-in right there, we've now got protected glass shields up to protect both the guests as well as our associates who are working. The personal protection equipment. So you'll hear us talk about PPE all the time. Our staff, doesn't matter if they are the bellman, the chef, the butlers, anything, they will be 24/7 wearing all the proper PPE, getting temperature checks hourly throughout the properties, as well as when they arrive on resort for their shift. Anything that's very individualized. So the pens, the room keys, paper, anything that we're still using automatically gets disposed of or put in sanitation right away. I mentioned the luggage that will be sanitized as soon as you get in, as well as before you leave. And then express checkout. So really what we're trying to do is limit the amount of contact touchless payments that we can do. So you can even check out right from your screen if you don't want to go back to the lobby and go through there. So safe sleep. We want to make sure that your rooms are all ready for you. So that bottom right picture, that is our safe seal. And what it does is once you put your key on there and open that, you crack the seal to start your vacation. But that being sealed notifies you that that room in Mexico has been a minimum of 24 hours unoccupied before the last person checked out. So again, in all Mexico hotels that we have, it is a minimum of 24 hours that no one else has been staying in that room, so that we can just make sure that we've had time to deep clean all those. So, but I like it once you rip it open, that is just your sign that you're starting your vacation. Some questions we get, the mini bars, yes, they are still with bottled water, beer, soda, snacks, and that is being replenished daily. One of the questions that you'll get asked at check-in that is usually not normal, we do ask you if you do want housekeeping still. Me, I don't really like to make my bed at home, so I definitely want housekeeping. But again, we are leaving it up to the clients who are coming here to decide how they're feeling, and if they're not happy or comfortable with someone coming in their room, you can exempt out of housekeeping if you want, or if you just want them to bring you towels, it is totally up to you. We now even ask what time you want us to come into your room, so that has helped out. Excuse me. Everything in your room, the remote control, the iPads, all of those are now put in sealed plastic bags, knowing that those have been cleaned since the last person was in there. We provide you with a PPE kit for yourself in the rooms. It's got hand sanitizer, wipes, and a mask if you need an extra mask if you're comfortable doing that. The electronics, as I mentioned, the remote controls, all of those things that used to be loose around the room are now put in those plastic bags. So again, we're all inclusive. So we want to know about it's safe eats and safe drinks. You will notice, I've got a picture in a couple slides. We do have sanitation stations before you walk into any of our bars or restaurants, not only for your hands, but your feet, your shoes as well. Reservations. So we normally at Playa Resorts do not take reservations. It's just first come, first serve. We know you might not know your schedule of the day. You might want to hang at the pool longer one day. Right now, we are operating our restaurants. Everyone will be available, but it will be on a rotating basis. As the other presenters mentioned, we're only we're at a lower occupancy for government regulations right now. So if you thought service was good before, the ratio of guests to staff is very good right now. So we do operate our restaurants on a rotating basis every night. So we are allowing you to make reservations in advance if you want. You can still just walk up, but it just helps us do staffing purposes a little better. Buffet restaurants, ours are still open. Buffets are a really big part. We have a lot of, we have adults only resorts, but we have family friendly resorts, especially those family friendlies. The buffets are a very big part of that because you've got a couple children, they all have different palates. So it's hard to go just to an Italian restaurant when maybe they don't like that. So our buffets are very important. They just look a little different. Basically, they are no longer self-serving. We have put tempered glass at every station, and then every station is now manned by one of our staff members. So you can still go up as many times as you want. There are no limits to that. You'll just have them make your plate for you. So, but we really felt it was important to keep that as it's a popular option. You'll also know at every restaurant, we now have a QR code that you can scan with your tablet, your phone, and it brings up your menu for you. Now, the first thing when I heard this, I thought, well, that's great, but sometimes when I'm down there, I want to detach from my phone. I don't want to be bothered. So I said, oh, that's going to be interesting. Absolutely fine if you're technology challenged, or again, you're on vacation, you want to disconnect. We do have disposable menus, as well as some of the resorts, we have the menu on a big screen, and we'll just wheel that over and you can look at it right in front of your table. But again, trying to make that touchless experience. Takeout. So we now, all of our tables are separated by 6 feet apart, just to adhere to social distancing. But we also have it where not more than 6 people can be at a table. If you're not comfortable, maybe you want a social distance, you think the restaurant's too crowded, you can still place an order, walk up, place an order, and then we're gonna seal it up for you and you can leave with a sealed container, as well as disposable silverware for you. Room service, we have 24-hour room service. We've actually bulked up our menu. So some people worry we got rid of it. Absolutely not. If you want to eat in your room or out on your balcony overlooking the beautiful ocean, we are able to do that now 24 hours a day. This is, I mentioned, the QR codes. So you'll see these all around the resorts. You simply scan your tablet or your phone and it brings up menus of the resorts, guest services if you're trying to reach them, the event calendar for the day, daily and nightly entertainment. If you want to rent cabanas, with social distancing, we're seeing an uprise of people wanting to rent their own cabanas so they have their own space. You can do that right from the tablet as well. You can make the dining reservations, schedule transfers, all of that is right on your fingertips now. As I mentioned, you can do takeout. So this is what it looks like. It kind of reminds me of like Uber Eats, but you place your order right at the hostess station, and then you can leave right with your sealed bag, knowing that nobody's touched it from the kitchen to you guys, and you can take it back to your room or eat al fresco in one of our outdoor beautiful dining areas. So don't judge the photography, because this is my own camera I took at just actually last week in destination. So this is what I was talking about. Not only do we have hand sanitizers literally every 10 feet, it feels like, but when you enter any bar, restaurant, shops, not only at the resort, but in town, you'll see these as well. And it is just feet sanitizers for your shoes. You step on the right side, the black section, it puts a little spray on your feet, and then the right side just dries them. But at first I thought, well, that's kind of strange. But if you think of, you've come from the United States, you've been in the airport, you've been walking all around, this totally makes sense. And I hope this is something that continues even when we're back to the norm. All right, so again, we're all about fun and adventure. So we wanna make sure you're not only safe, but you're having adventure. Our pool areas have been social distanced with their chairs, with our cabanas, all of that. You will constantly see them cleaning all of the areas. Again, I think that's why I feel so safe down there. All of our pools are open. All of our swim up bars are opened. Our kids club, our teens clubs are available. Even the area resorts that we have water parks, they are fully open. We are just sanitizing the equipment after every usage. Our gyms and our spa are both fully open. And we'll talk, when I get into the resorts, I'll talk a little bit more about that. But I thought this was a fun picture. So we are still making sure we are adhering to social distancing, yet still having fun. So this was a foam party we had, it's a pink party they called it, at one of our resorts last month. And this is an agent of mine. So they have now the little noodles, but they've done them in a circular formation where you just slip it on you, and then everybody is still staying their proper distance, but still having a blast. It was so fun to watch. Cabana rentals, as I mentioned, this is something we've seen an increase in. Not only can you reserve them right from your phone, it will give you a map of them along with the pricing, what that includes. There's different packages, but you don't have to go see somebody to arrange this. You can do it all from your phone now. All right, so we just have 2 properties I'm gonna quickly go over. This is our family-friendly Hyatt Ziva Los Cabos. All ages welcome, all inclusive. It's about 20 minutes from the San Jose airport, and we are, Janet was talking earlier about the difference between Cabo San Lucas and the San Jose del Cabo. We are about 5 minutes from San Jose del Cabo. So a little bit more of like the authentic, old school Mexico, beautiful little piazza area, full of art galleries, little boutiques, plenty of still outdoor dining restaurants, shops, bar, but just a little bit more, I think, authentic Mexico, which I love. It's one of our biggest resorts with almost 600 rooms. And we do have an adults only pool, which is behind the left building over there. And then on top of the, on the side of the right-hand side, that's our kids area. So beautiful open air. As soon as you get up here, you see that gorgeous Sea of Cortez right in our lobby. And then our kids clubs here. So I like to mention the kids clubs because in not all destinations are the kids clubs open. So again, I'm just trying to get you aware of things that you'll experience if you're going anytime soon and you're going with your family. We don't want any surprises for you. So we are now able to use all of the outside area at this property as well as the inside. Kids and parents will get temperature checks upon arrival, but we are not allowing the adults inside the kids club, just the kids, which is how it should be, right? But that is all open from 4 to 11, ages 4 to 11. And then our outdoor water park for the kids, any parent can bring their kids here. It doesn't have to be 4, they can be little toddlers, even babies, but this is our kids club water park area, and that is fully open. The swim ups, again, we have oceanfront swim ups. One of my favorite things in Cabos is, you know, we're on the Sea of Cortez or the ocean. So it is, the waves are crashing. So to sit on your oceanfront swim up and listen to those waves crash is the most relaxing thing I've ever experienced. Our spas, so again, our spas are fully opened. You will just notice that everybody in the spa, as far as our staff, will be wearing their PPE equipment. So I got a massage when I was there last weekend. They do wear a mask the whole time. I did see some guests that wanted to wear a mask in there, and that was fine. I did not have mine on for my treatment, but I did in the common area. So totally up to you and what you are comfortable with. Our gym. So we have an amazing oceanfront gym. I mean, it almost makes you want to work out with those great views. We have just moved the equipments around so that everything is 6 feet apart, but the gyms are fully up and running. Lots of al fresco outdoor dining areas. Again, at night here, listening to those waves crash while you are having even lunch or dinner is absolutely so relaxing and amazing. As I mentioned, normally the only reservations we have at our playa resorts are for the hibachi and teppanyaki tables. What's an all-inclusive without a hibachi table? But this is usually the only one we need reservations with, but right now, again, you can make them at any of our resorts. And this picture I just love. In Cabo, we have all of these floating fire pits. So it's a great way for your little small family or group. We have these on the beach. We have them spread out throughout the resort. So they're just lit up at night. You can make s'mores with the family. You can have a cocktail before or after dinner. But this resort is full of these and a really great place to start or end the night. All right, then moving to our last property is our family-friendly Hyatt Ziva Puerto Vallarta. Much smaller, about half the price, half the size. 335 rooms. You're looking at the whole resort right there. I love this property. It's again much more smaller boutique, but we're about 10 minutes from the Malecon, about 20 minutes from the airport. We're up in what's called the Miss Maloya area, and truly every time I'm here, I feel like I'm in Hawaii. You can see in this picture, you have those Sierra Madre Mountains hovered right over you. What I like about this one too is this is our lobby. And in Mexico, there are no private beaches. Really, all of the beaches are public. This resort is probably the closest thing to a private beach because the only way to get to the resort or get to the beach is through this lobby. Mother Nature has protected us on both sides. So you can't get to any other resorts from our beach. So especially families, they love that they don't have to worry about the kids running off to a different resort or down the beach. It's still, you can do a good walk on it, but you can't get to anything else. So it's your own, it's like your own private beach. Again, we have an adults only pool as well as a family friendly pool. And I mentioned that here because our kids club, this resort again is much smaller, and our kids club here is not quite opened yet. We just reopened this resort October 1st. So if you're bringing your family here in the next couple of weeks, hopefully that would be amazing. We have amped up all of our activities by the kids pool to make sure they have plenty of activities. We do a dedicated turtle release at this property, which if you've never experienced that, it is something you have to. But again, adults only pool if you're looking for a little bit more quiet time, or family friendly kids pool with tons of options. Our club tower was renovated in 2018, going into 2019. So this is one of our 1-bedroom suites. You see the most spectacular sunsets in Puerto Vallarta, as well as I think Tanya mentioned the whale watching. So imagine sitting in that, sitting in your own hot tub there, looking at the sunset, watching the whales jump around. It's just something I wish I was at right now. Again, just to give you a little bit more decor of the new club level rooms. And again, this is Blaze. This is my favorite restaurant to eat out here. You're perched right on top of that water. So again, great place to watch the sunset, hear those waves crash while you're having an amazing dinner. The newest thing to come, so at our Playa Resorts, we're never gonna be ones you wanna go to if you wanna party until 4 o'clock in the morning or nightclub. We're more of gonna be a sports bar, martini lounge type of resort. We have sports lounges at every one of our properties, but this one is my new favorite. We just built it last December, so it's only been open a couple months before we had to close it. But great place to come and watch your favorite games. I'm a big sports fan, so I want to make sure I have the game on. But what you're not seeing here is on the right-hand side, this is all oceanfront. So not only can I watch my Green Bay Packers on the TV, I can have a beer, but I can also watch the amazing ocean. So you've got the best of both worlds. It's been a great addition to this property. The gyms here, again, I like to call this out because I really want you to get a feel of what it's like now. This property is much smaller. So at this gym, we are requiring reservations the night before, just so we can make sure we have enough equipment. We don't have anybody showing up and not enough equipment for everybody. Our spa is one of my favorites here. This is the hydrotherapy area that overlooks the ocean. Again, because this is a smaller property, we have this whole hydrotherapy session with different stations you go through. And we're just making sure that there's no more than 4 people using the hydrotherapy right now, just so everybody can enjoy at their own comfort level and just enjoy those amazing views. And lastly, I just want to finish with, again, our work and learn from Paradise. As we know, we're doing a ton of virtual learning right now, ton of everybody working from home. We're working from home. So come and do it in destination. This actually has been so successful for us. We had it ending at the end of this year and just extended it through March 31st of next year. It's available at all of our Hyatt properties, so both of the ones that I just shared with you today, as well as our ones in Cancun, Riviera Maya, Dominican Republic, and Jamaica. So not only are we going to give you guys upgraded to a suite or a connecting room, so you guys have enough rooms for the kids to do their studies and you to do your work, we're gonna provide on-site IT support. We have amped up our Wi-Fi, so there should be no problems. But some people have like VPNs that they have to get into work. If you need help, we have on-site 24-hour IT. You're staying, so this package is a minimum of 2 weeks, 14 nights. So I say you're either bringing 5 bags of luggages, or we do your laundry for you. So you can just put it out every day and we will come back with your clean clothes. We want to keep you in shape, so we're giving you 3 sessions with a personal trainer every single week. We want you to relax as well. So we're giving you 2 sessions. So you could do a massage and a facial 1 week, and then maybe a body scrub and another spa treatment the next week, 2 per week. On the weekends, you've earned it. You get to relax. So we're giving you a private cabana on both Saturday and Sunday. And what I think is cool is we're doing really individual stuff with the kids. So in Mexico and in the Dominican Republic, we're doing conversational Spanish classes. So you're dealing with, you know, learning all about the staff's cultures and languages, and really learning from they're just doing that conversational Spanish and not from a textbook. We also have turned some of our conference center rooms into a work from Paradise program. So different areas, if you want to go do conference calls, or maybe have the kids go there and, you know, we set up individual cubicles, you can send them there as well. So again, 14 nights, it's gonna get, I'm in Wisconsin, so it's gonna get cold here soon. So this has become very popular for us here in the Midwest. And that being said, I just want to thank Dominique and all of you for joining us. And I think I'll turn it back over to you.
Now, thank you so much. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm planning my own trip this coming December, and now I really can't decide where I'm gonna go. I want everybody to know that each and every travel wizard has been to at least one of the properties that were mentioned today. I personally have been to the Velas resorts, the Ziva resort. They're some of my favorites. So you guys would truly, truly enjoy yourselves. But thank you everyone for attending. We went over a little bit. We started late, but we went over a little bit. I'm not sure if there are any questions. Jim, are there any questions?
Yes, just a couple, nothing too earth-shattering here. The first is actually directed for Tonya. And on your buffets, you mentioned buffets, but you didn't say whether you actually had them or you had discontinued them at this time. So that question came up.
That is a great question. This is all written out in our Clean Complete manual. We do have the buffet very similar to what you've heard today, where you have the sneeze guards up and we have staff that are serving the dishes. They are changing out the spoons every 20 minutes. They're wearing masks. We also have the a la carte dining as well in our buffets. And so if you're more comfortable just ordering from a menu, that's not a problem. But yes, we do have the buffets, but there are definitely the protocol. There's standards in place to keep everybody safe.
Perfect, thank you. And the rest of these next couple questions are for anybody. Masks were mentioned once or twice. Are masks just optional? Do the staff wear them? Are the guests required to wear them? What is the situation on masks?
I can start. So the guest, so all staff will be wearing masks the entire time. And then it is up to the guests whether they want to wear the mask or not. It's what they feel comfortable with.
Okay, and lastly, we're not 100%, correct, as far as capacity or limiting capacity? I can't remember which one of you said that there's room at least 24 hours that is blocked. So what is the maximum capacity at this stage when you have like 200 rooms or anything? Is it 50%, 75%? What is the maximum capacity you'll have?
Right now, it's, oh, go ahead.
That's okay. I was going to say for Puerto Vallarta, I believe it's 50%, and for Cabo, it's only 30% still.
So we're only allowed that occupancy. So the max we can have is 30% in Cabo. And you said 60 for Vallarta.
I think 50 for Vallarta.
And Cancun and Riviera Maya was at 30 for the last couple of months, but they actually have been following it so well that they just went to 60% about 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so that's actually quite in a sense empty in a sense from the maximum capacity, which increases the odds of having much more fun. Well, that was it for the questions.
Okay, perfect.
So thank you very much.
Perfect. So we've mentioned Cancun, Riviera Maya a lot today, and I just want you all to know that we are planning on setting up another webinar for that area. There was just too much to talk about, and I wanted to centralize this being such a short flight. And for myself, one of the things that is holding me back is just wearing that mask when I get to the airport and getting on the plane. So I thought this would be a nice jumping off part, and we'll take it from there. So expect a Cancun Riviera Maya seminar sometime in November. But I want to thank everyone for attending this afternoon, and I want to especially thank Janet, Tanya, Jennifer, and Michelle for being such great presenters. Remembering that Wizards World is brand new. Today was the first one. It's going to be every Tuesday and Thursdays at 4:30. This coming Thursday will be Talk Tours, and they're going to focus on their domestic itineraries. So all of us at Travel Wizards are available to assist with any of your travel needs, and we look forward to the day when we all are comfortable venturing out of our bubbles. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.